And I'm going to let the people in now. Hello, everyone. We're going to let the people in for the event. Let me pull it up right quick. And here we go. Admit all. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Miss Terry. Oh, you still logging on. Hey. Hey, Marisol. Welcome, everybody.
Hey, Kimmi.
Come on here. What's going on, Terry?
Nothing. Are you doing the Mondays or now it's Sundays?
Well, no, it's not every Sunday. So we're decided to go to this type of environment.
Okay.
So we can let people talk and, actually express themselves. And we'll put this on Zoom on YouTube later.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been missing y'all.
I know. But we'll be going live more frequently if you notice. So that's why we're trying to encourage people to sign up for the email listing, because even when we go live,
I did that today.
Yeah, everybody doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that way with the email, you can stay fully informed. We're gonna be popping it off, whatever we got going on. So you'll really see us much more.
Okay, how's the family? Everybody doing
Everybody
okay?
Good. Yeah. How about you?
Everything's going okay. I've done a couple witnessing jobs and I did project Clean Slate.
Well, hold on. You can tell us in a minute.
Okay.
Hold on.
So I'm on my way to work, but I'll listen, but I'll pop in when I can. Okay.
Okay, please come back and tell us all about all your wins.
All right, babe.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too, honey. Come back. Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi, Notary Educators. I am Kimmi, and I'll let Alexis introduce herself, and then Angela, and welcome everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's Alexis from Mobile Notary Services by Alexis. Welcome to our notary meetup.
Hi, and I'm Angela from AJ Mobile Notary and Apostille Services. We're so glad to have you guys. So welcome.
Yes. So we hope everyone is well. For those of you who are new to us, I'll tell you just a little bit about myself, and then the ladies can tell you about themselves. I am Kimmi Nunnally. I am in the great state of Georgia. However, we teach all 50 states, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. I've been a notary off and on for like 20 years. I own my own notary business here in Georgia. It's called None Better Mobile Notary Services. Actually, it's called None Better Mobile Notary and Apostille Services, because I offer Apostille services also. So I do ink fingerprinting, proctoring, apostilles, you name it, I do it. I do everything. I'm that notary. When my phone rings, I can do just about everything. And then we have our training company. Together, we form Notary Educators. And again, we train all 50 states on all the things that we talked about. We have self-paced courses, live training. Talk a little bit about that later. But our main role is to help other notaries to succeed, no matter what state you're in and what part of your journey you are, okay? So Alexis, you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself, and then we'll let Angela, and then we'll get started. Welcome.
Yeah. So my name is Alexis Franklin, and just like Kimmi said, I'm in Georgia as well. I've been doing notary past few years. That led me to doing loan signing and really conquering that space. So over here with Notary Educators, I am our loan signing person, as well as Google My Business. And I'm so glad that we used to do Mentor Mondays, like Kimmi just stated, when she was talking to Terry, and now we switched over to this platform doing Zoom, our notary meetup, and I love this so much. I like the Mentor Mondays on YouTube, but this is a little more personable. We can really kind of interact with you all, whereas, the YouTube is just us speaking out and you all typing in. So this is just a different platform, and I hope that if you all are new here, I hope that you like this better if you watched our YouTube channel Kimmi's YouTube channel in the past, and the Mentor Mondays. I hope you all like this better because we definitely enjoy it. So I hope you all get a lot of information out of today. It's going to be really good, like always.
Angela?
I'm Angela, and like Kim and Alexis both mentioned, we all have our own notary businesses. I'm AJ Mobile Notary and Gwinnett Apostilles, and I am the apostille person in the group. I know all about apostilles, but I've been a notary for over 30 years, worked for law firms for that long. So I'm all things notary too. I notarize almost any document that you can imagine. And I also do everything. I do fingerprinting, I do loan signing, you name it, I do it. If somebody come and they don't know what needs to be done, I'll do that too. And so I teach our apostille training. We really hope you guys come on here and can help us help you with your business. You know, what problems are you having? What things that you want to do to make your business better. So that's what we are here for on this platform, to help you to solve problems with your business. So we hope that you guys enjoyed as much as we did. We had an amazing time last month. And so welcome to this platform, and we hope you guys can let us help you.
So do not be shy, please. This is your session. Again, we're kind of getting away from this strictly Notary Mentor Monday because we like this live interaction with everyone. And that way you can feel free to talk openly. This is recorded. It will go on YouTube eventually. But again, it's just a different way for us to communicate. That's why we're really trying to get those email addresses so you can know exactly when we go live, exactly when we host these little pop-up. Well, this is not a pop-up, this was planned, but we will be doing more pop-up meetings and topics and stuff like that. Our plan is to be much more available. So we don't charge for mentorship. We don't really believe in mentorship. I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm sure short version is we believe in you getting properly trained, because a lot of times people say they need a mentor, but they really need training. They think mentorship is, oh, let me call her and see, what should I write for the date? What should I put? Can I take that person's ID? No, that's basic training, Notary 101. A little extra mentorship might be, I got a complicated notarization. I've never seen this before, and we don't charge you just for that kind of thing, okay? Hey, Miss Naomi, welcome to everybody joining us this evening. We are so happy you are here. Miss Deborah, Sheila, everybody. So we'll get right into it. So don't be shy. This is for you. So what questions do you have for us, or what wins have you had for 2023? Where are you focused? Whatever. Miss Nakia, welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, so whatever you all are interested in talking about, anything with the notary business, we are here for you. It's not a set structure, again, because we really want to focus on you and your business. So do we have anybody that wants to talk about their business right this second?
Can I talk real quick before I go?
Oh, no, welcome back, Miss Terry. Yes.
Okay. So let me see. I've done some witnessing, and what else? My girlfriend, Joanne Penn, we have a little notary group. It's 6 of us, and she gave us some information on Michigan's clean slate. So my first time was on Thursday. So I was the notary at the table.
Okay.
Yeah. So the folks would come to me, I'd have to notarize their papers, and they'd go to the fingerprinting person. And it was a little bit crazy at first because that was my first time. But once I sort of got in the groove, and I know I got to pay attention and make sure I'm giving the papers back. And there's just stuff like that. So I volunteered to do it again in 2 weeks. And then next month I'll do fingerprinting, where I'm just doing the cards. And then the police officers do the actual fingerprinting.
That is so cool. Well, let me ask you a question, Ms. Terry. So how did you all get this set up? What connection, or like, where are you going?
It's like Joanne is the one who found the information and had been doing it, and she just introduced it to the other 5 of us. So I haven't gotten out there, because one of the things I've been dealing with, and I've kind of put it to the side, was my Google business page, because I've done it a couple times. They have not verified me. It's like I did where they called and all that kind of stuff, and I've given them information on my papers. So that's really been a frustrating event for me.
I remember.
So I kind of put it to the side right now, and I had to go back and take the NNA LSA exam so I'm certified. One thing I just want to say that people should know, it's great that we do our continuing education with you all or whoever people choose, but we need to be certified by the NNA because a lot of companies look for that.
Oh, we
And
always say that, Miss. Yeah,
yeah,
you're right, Miss Terry. That's
yeah.
you must
Because I know,
be.
yeah, because I've listened to some, other folks, and they don't say that. And then people, so what I try to do sometimes, I'll get in a Facebook group and I'll, just mention that they need to do that and so on and so forth.
We
But
always say that is the gold standard to work with any of the
yeah,
companies. Now, do
yeah.
you have to go through the NNA to do loan signing work?
No, you don't, because
If you want to be seriously taken, though, you
yeah,
must go through the NNA. Now, you don't have to take their biggest package. You
nope,
can do the smallest package and then do your training with Alexis. But you must go through the NNA. We always say that. So you can either do the training first and then go to the NNA, or you can go to the NNA over there and then come back to Alexis. But either way, that's a must. Are you paid for these services that you and the
no,
5 ladies
I'm volunteering, and I
volunteer
love
work?
it because it's volunteer because
Okay.
you're helping people getting their records expunged.
Okay.
So, I appreciate that a lot.
Okay. No, it's a good experience for you too.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I just wanted to say that I've been missing y'all, and then I said, oh, maybe I remember you talking about doing a different day. So I will be on it. Joanne we both be on Facebook, not Facebook as much, but on YouTube, getting that information and giving it to each other. And I just love y'all.
Oh, you're so
really
sweet.
Love you too.
Yes, we do. And that's why we started the email list too, because again, people were not getting notified that we were on. So in the future, hopefully the email list will be up and running by Monday is my deadline. Okay. We'll put it like in a subject line, going live on YouTube, whatever, because that's our goal, is to be more accessible.
Okay.
On both platforms, YouTube and Facebook. But people don't know that we're out there until 2 days later.
Right. Yeah.
So they will know what the email is.
Alexis, how's that baby doing?
He's good. Thank you for asking.
Good.
He's sitting right here.
And Miss A, I appreciate you, baby.
Love you too, Miss Terry. But I wanted to say something about the NNA thing. Like Kim said, we always say that you must be certified by NNA in order to be a part of SnapDocs and get called by other companies. But with that being said, even NNA also recommend that you get other training. So throughout our course, some people have said that our training helped them to pass the NNA examination here. It's give you a choice. What do you want to do? Take the NNA first or take our training first? Right. And whatever you choose to do first, we support you on that. So it's very important to get NNA training.
And you can put all that on your NNA profile, all your extra stuff that you've done. So I just want to say love y'all. I'm on my way to work, so I'm gonna be listening.
Well, have a good night at work. Thank you for sharing. And I love the volunteer work, Miss Terry.
Yeah, that's a great volunteer spirit.
All right, y'all. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Angela, can you talk while I take this call? Give me 1 second. Y'all talk.
Okay. So Angela, can I ask a couple of questions? It's Deborah.
Sure, Deborah. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. So one question is, I had a signing agent, USA signing agent reach out to me, and they asked for payments, but they wouldn't tell me how much it's going to cost. So is that a legitimate company?
They asked you for money?
Yes, they're asking me for money.
Yeah, you're not going to pay.
Company that asked for money. So with that being said, Ms. Deborah, they call you and ask you for payment before they would give you any assignments?
Yes, because they said the story is that, hey, if you sign up with us and pay this monthly fee, you're gonna get paid more. You're gonna get $250.
The only payment we recommend is $299 when you sign up with SnapDocs to get extra zip codes.
Signingorder.com.
Signingorder.com.
And that's $2.99.
$299.
Are you signed up with them, Ms. Deborah?
Yes, I did.
That's the only one we recommend you pay for. We don't even pay for Notary Cafe. Okay. I don't recommend you pay for 123 Notary. Only thing we pay for is the $2.99. Just make sure if you're trying to get more signing work, probably is make sure you're signed up with SnapDocs, signingorder.com, pay the $2.99. Make sure your profile is tight. What do I mean by that? Make sure you have some information. I have a video called Notary Resume. So check out that video and it'll give you some ideas and tips how to maximize. Not saying you have to type a notary resume, but it'll give you some tips to put on your actual profile also.
Okay.
Do you have
And-
your picture out there, Miss Deborah?
I do.
Okay,
Yes, I
okay.
do. And I have one other question. I heard Alexis, I don't know, I'll be going through so many YouTubes and Facebook stuff. And I heard Alexis make a comment about having a checklist for 2023. Where can I find that checklist?
We still have it out.
Yes, it's still on the website.
It's on the
on your-
website. Okay.
Under free resources.
Okay, all righty.
And just download that. And it's more of a goal daily. It has daily, monthly, and weekly. So you can write down your goals. That one of the videos we actually talked about some goals, Miss Deborah.
Okay.
If you don't mind, we'll talk to you for a second. What do you want to do with your business?
Well, I really want to do right now, just starting off, I want to do general notary work
Okay.
and loan signings for right now.
Okay. How comfortable are you with your notarization?
I think I'm pretty comfortable.
Okay.
I have two people that want me to do power of attorney work, so I feel really comfortable
Very good.
with stamping and signing and telling people where to sign.
Very
I took the Notarize Like a Pro class. I took the NSA class that Alexis PowerPoint put together.
I thought
it's-
so.
It's gonna be a minute before I catch up with Angela on the apostille stuff.
You'll get there, girl. Just, and that's another thing too, Miss Deborah. We want you to focus on what you have and get great at doing that. And then you add services, as you go on. Because if you get too much at one time, you're gonna overwhelm, you're not gonna do anything with it.
Okay.
And that's what we really recommend. Just, we cook slow over here. We don't just throw everything at you and expect you to just dive in everything. It's
Yeah.
always good to have a plan, step
Okay.
1, step 2, step 3, and go by that and just add on as you go.
Right. So I'm still working on my marketing. I'm still working on still building my business. I did take that class. So Alexis, I'll be scheduling some coaching time with you to help me get some stuff cleaned up.
Okay, just let me know. I'm here for you.
That was my next question, Miss Deborah. Your Google My Business page, is that up and running?
It's up and it's a mess.
Well, look, you can
It's
schedule
up
an
and it's a mess.
appointment.
It needs some work. That's why I'll be working with Alexis. So
Yeah, we
it's-
can go through a lot in
Okay.
one appointment. Trust me.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
You're so welcome. So just really quick, since Miss Deborah mentioned that, I'll talk about it a little bit later, but we really want to focus on you guys first. I saw somebody else's hand up. Please put it back up so we can talk. We will be running a special in February off of all the classes. They're going to be one-on-one private lessons though, not group. So we'll talk about that shortly. So we'll be giving $20 off the Google My Business course, 20 off Notarize Like a Pro live one-on-one, and 50 off of the loan signing with Alexis, 50 also off of the apostille training one-on-one with Angela. So this will be for the month of February. We're only doing one-on-one training, okay? So we'll come back to those prices later, okay? So is that it for you, Miss Deborah?
Yes, ma'am. That's good. Thank you.
All right, if you think of something else, let us know. But I'm gonna say this though, if you really want to get that business off and running, you've got to get that Google page set up.
Okay. Thank
That's
you.
going to be your number one. Don't buy nothing else from anybody,
Okay.
including us, because you've already trained, you feel comfortable and confident. Now we need to get the people to you.
Okay.
So the only way they're going to come to you is either the signing company, which we know 50-50, right? That Google
Right.
My Business page must be set up.
Okay.
So
Thank
let
you.
that be your next investment in your business, is a session with Alexis, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
That way you can really start getting your business popping. Without Google, you have no business,
Okay, got
okay?
it. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us tonight and
Hey,
sharing,
thank you.
okay?
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Joanne, welcome. How's it going tonight? How can we help you?
Yes, I just wanted to say, I didn't get the email tonight. I got it like when I signed up. And I thought like before you all sent out an email stating that we're going live in like an hour, but I didn't get it. So is there a way I can send my email address to make sure that I get on the list?
So when you sign up for like these little things like this, you save that email because the Zoom link is already in there.
Yes, and I had to go back and find it, but I
Yeah.
thought like the last one that you had, the the last one that you had, you sent out the email like the day before, or hour before, saying
Oh,
that we
you
were
know
doing it.
what? I might can go in there and change a setting. Now that you mentioned that, let me go back and do, I'm putting on my list of things to do. There's a
Mhm, 'cause
setting. Yes.
You
there
rocking,
was.
you rocking, because I love when you were on with Ebony, how you was giving her some instructions. So I love that. I love that.
You're so sweet. Thank you. Let me do that right now though. Reminder to turn that link back on. Yeah, that reminder thing. Okay, I'll turn it back on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for telling me that too, because you're right. It did send out a reminder. GoDaddy. Okay, I got it. All right. Anybody else tonight? Don't wait till the last minute. Come
Miss
on, Miss
Naomi.
Naomi. How you doing?
Hey, Naomi.
Hey, guys, I wanted to ask you some questions about my NNA.
Yes, let's talk about it.
I'm not used to paying $208. I'm trying to see where the E&O is 60.
Okay,
The 1-year membership is 69.
correct.
What is the NSA BGS with certificate exam 79?
That's the basic course. So what do you need, Miss Naomi? Are you a loan signing agent? Just remind me. I don't remember.
Yes, I am.
You are a loan signing agent.
Yes.
Do you have to redo? Are you certifying? Is that what you're doing right now?
See, I don't know. I usually have to recertify, take the exam
Yes.
and get my background, my E&O.
Yes. So all of it's coming up to $208 this time. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, but it's $79.
Because you don't have to buy all of it at the same time. Like in my case, I don't know that I don't even know if I would think it is the same, but I usually only end up doing my background check, and then my E&O is usually a different time. I don't know how that happened.
So unless she bought it all at one time, because mine is like over a 4-month period, like in January, I have to redo
Yeah.
my E&O insurance. In November, I have to do my loan signing agent. And in the summer, I have to redo the other one. So it depends.
I got it all together.
That's
I
why.
decided to wait until those months because mine was like 3 months apart.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to wait, but now they charging me for 3 things. I can't seem to understand what one of them is.
So one of them is the smaller background check. That's the background check that you have to do. Everyone has to do in order to work with the different signing companies. That would be the $79 fee. The $69 fee is so you can have the annual membership where you can call and talk to anybody at any time. And then your errors and omissions. So you don't have to do all that at the same time. Budget wise, the only thing if you must do right away would be to do the background check and the test.
Well, she has to do them
you
when
want
they're due. I think she said that they're due now.
Right, but if you don't want to, you can call the NNA, and you can always, this is for everybody listening. And may I just please welcome everyone to our Notary Mentor Meetup. If you don't know who we are, we're Notary educators, Notary Life with Kimmi, Alexis, and Angela, okay? But Miss Naomi, so what I'm saying is, just for the sake of budget, because I did this.
Yeah.
At one time I couldn't afford everything, right? So I called them. You can call the 800 number. They're very friendly. They will either upgrade you, they can downgrade you, they can add to your package. They're very, very flexible. So you're not committed, even though they told you you need all 3. Maybe this week you can only buy the $79, right? Then next week you can turn around and come back and get your errors and omission. You're not committed to buy everything at the same time.
Okay.
Okay, so just call them tomorrow. They're very, very friendly, and let them know, hey, right now, I only want to do my background check. Excuse me, my background check.
Oh, look at the baby. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so don't let them stress you out, take all your money.
Yeah.
Just do a little bit at a time.
And do what you think is most important that you need.
Right.
Well, I'm going to tell you what's most important right now. You need your background check. You need that. You can't work without that. And then the second thing you need is your errors and omission insurance. And then the third thing you would need is the ability to call them whenever you want.
Yeah, because they won't talk to you.
Well, they'll give you a courtesy call.
Yeah.
They'll give you 1, they'll give you 2.
Okay.
But after 2, you better be paying that $69 a year.
Yes,
And then think about how often you call them and you may not need them for a month or two.
yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah, so it just depends. I used to
Okay.
be like, oh, I wouldn't buy that, but I actually bought it. I don't ever use it, but I bought it because I was trying to become an ambassador, and we did. Angela and I are ambassadors for the NNA, so that's
Yeah.
kind of awkward to be like, well, I want to represent you, but I don't want to, do the thing. So if I need them, I will call them, and they're very helpful, especially for those of us on the East Coast. They're on the West
Yeah.
Coast time. So that gives you a whole lot of time to have to be able to call someone. If you ever stuck on a notarization, they will
Mhm.
help you. They really will. I love them for that. And they even helped me when I didn't have a membership. That's why I'm very, if you can afford it now, I'm going to do a video, updated video on that. I believe pay the $69 per year. Because if you get
Yeah.
stuck on any notarization, they will help you. You can download all the forms for your state on the website for free. You can actually go to your state website for free. But you can also get everything right from the NNA. So it just depends on your budget. It is normally taxable, a tax write-off. So
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
I've
I've used it before because I had to get on one of those ladies. She tried to try to talk to me like I don't, ma'am, I done took the class. So don't talk to me like I don't know. I know, but I just need to verify. I had, whew,
and
okay.
that's kind of rare too, because they're usually super nice.
I was
Yeah.
about to say I don't use them that often, but I have used the NNA hotline like 2 or 3 times. And I was very grateful that they were available because like Kim said, we're on the East Coast and it was like 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the evening. So it's still early for them, 1 o'clock there. And they were like, they helped me solve my problem basically.
Yeah.
They always call back if you need me. It was just a name thing with this person and different name things, and they were really helpful.
Yeah. So just take your time, Miss Naomi. So write it out. This would be a good thing to write on like your little list.
Yeah.
Your goal sheet, write on there what you need to do. Like you might have to double back next month or whatever and buy.
Get that.
Yeah. So just kind of write it out so you don't forget that you need it. Okay.
Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure.
Okay.
And let's see, Miss Angel, what's going on with you tonight? Welcome. And for those of you who are just joining us, welcome to Notary Monthly Meetup.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel. Are you available? And don't wait till the last minute, guys. Whatever you want to talk about, this is the time to do it. There you are. How's it going, Angel? You're on mute.
You're on mute.
Can I unmute you? I don't think so. Let me see. I could ask you to unmute. Did that help? Nope, you're still on mute. You might have to go out and come back in if you're having some problems. Because you're still on mute. All right, how about anybody else? Anyone else? Don't be shy. Okay, well, while we wait for you all to warm up a little bit, in case you didn't know and you are, oh, Miss Sheila, go ahead, Miss Sheila. We'll come back to you, Angel. Hi, Sheila. Oh, we can't hear you.
You're off mute, but we can't hear you.
Miss Sheila, we can't hear you for some reason. Are you connected to audio? Go out, guys, and come back in and make sure you're connected to the audio.
And see if your volume is down, Miss Sheila.
Yeah, make sure your volume, because we can't hear you. While we wait for you two, we got a question in the chat. I hope I'm not skipping anyone because I just saw Miss Marisol pop up.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you were gonna do I'm new in this, but I see a lot
So welcome.
notary doing marriage,
Yes.
married people.
Mhm.
Like, do the client bring you the forms, or how does that go when you're getting the people married?
So what state are you in?
In state of Florida, West Palm Beach.
Oh, girl, that's good. That's a good market for weddings. Very good. So none of us are wedding officiants, but I know it's very lucrative, especially in the state of Florida. So yeah, I would think they would bring you the form, but if I were you going to start doing the business, I would Google or go to your state website and see what the marriage certificate looks like. So you can just have an idea in case your client asks you any questions. Just kind of Google the marriage certificate for the state of Florida or marriage license, better way to say that, the marriage license for the state of Florida. So you can see what it looks like. So you can be, you know, informed about it. Anything I do, I want to do it like a pro. So again, I don't perform marriages, but I've seen, you know, some of the documents doing apostille work. So yeah, just familiarize yourself with what it looks like, and they normally should have it.
Okay,
And
thank
if
you.
not, you might be able to print some from your state's website so you can have them on file in case they don't have it for some reason.
Oh, the Palm Beach clerk's office.
Yes, I would start there.
Okay, all
I
right,
would
thank
start there and then probably state level, state of Florida, to see what the license is and what the process is. And just kind of familiarize yourself with the whole overall process. And then if you really want to grow that marriage part of your business, the wedding officiating and all that, you might even think about the coordinating of the wedding is another thing. The photo booth, like Ebony, I don't know if you know Ebony Locke on YouTube. She was a notary. She still is, but she's really focusing on her wedding part too. Wedding officiant. So she took it from just now officiating weddings to now she has a whole nother thing called Boss Events, where she has a 360 machine she rents out. She's doing the photo part. She getting mobile bartenders, and you know, you could turn that whole wedding thing into another side, a whole business. You see what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
girl, get that money. So when we, and it's funny because as I learn things, even though I don't do it, of course I'm gonna share it with you. But you see how you took that one thing right there, and now that's 4 other things you might could do with the wedding part of it. You could help coordinate it, like organizing where it's gonna be at. Some people don't want to be bothered with anything. They'll hire you to do all of that. So you may not be a decorator, but you can connect with some decorators in your area, and they could be one stop for you.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
and
so
you charge a little piece on everything you organize.
okay, I go on the state of Florida first, and then my area, Palm Beach County clerks, to look at the licensing.
Yep.
And then call the county clerk and ask them questions about what's the requirements too. They'll answer your questions. The county clerk in the marriage certificate division will answer.
Yep.
Okay, all
And then
right.
that way you can see what it costs, because the more information you can provide to your client when they make that initial phone call to you, it makes you look like the expert. It's like, oh, Marisol knows about how much it costs. She knows where I have to go. She knows da da da. So all of that makes you look like the expert, and you just Googled it.
Yeah, and or you get it from the clerks, and she'll tell you all the information, and you'll be able to tell them firsthand everything because some people don't know what to do, and they may call and say, I want to get married, but what documents I need. So if you've spoken to the clerk, you got all the information from them, you have the right information about what you need to do with it.
Oh, okay, all right. You think it's best to go over there in person?
No, you don't have to.
Phone call, you can go to phone call.
Oh, because I'm right around, okay.
I mean,
Not
if you
too-
don't have nothing else to
Right
do,
around the
it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ain't got nothing else to do, it might be a good marketing thing. You could take some cards over there too, maybe,
And you said if you right around the corner, then yeah, I will just pop my head in.
Yeah, if you're that close.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, our pleasure, our pleasure. Welcome to Notary Educators, Miss Marisol. Miss Sheila, what's going on with you? Let's try you. How's it going? You're still on mute, Miss Sheila. You're still on mute. Is there anyone that's new to being a notary altogether here tonight? This is your first introduction to notary or notary educators? Is this your first time hearing of us? Maybe, oh, I know, we have to do the chat. How about let's put a 1 in the chat. Okay, Somali says she's new. How about new to notary educators? If you're new to notary educators, maybe put new NE and then like a number 1 if you're new. Oh, Amber's new too. Welcome, welcome. And what state are you guys in? And what part of your journey? Are you camera shy? Because I'd love to help you while we're here face to face. Don't be afraid, guys. Miss Sheila, if you want to try to come off on mute again, we'd be more than happy to listen. Somali's in Georgia. Okay.
Okay, Georgia.
And Florida, Fillet. Okay, welcome. Texas. Very good. Just got certified as loan signing.
Congratulations.
Yes, welcome. And if you guys are not camera shy, again, we'd love to walk you through your journey. Miss Sheila, try again for me. Where is Miss Sheila?
There she is.
Am I on now?
Yes, welcome. That's okay. We're gonna get through it. How you doing?
Well, I'm fine. I'm so happy to be here.
Good. Nice to have
So,
you.
guys, I am unique commission commissioned in North Carolina as of December of
Yeah.
2022.
Congratulations.
And I also took the e-notary class, and I was commissioned last month with that. So I'm gonna hold off for now, and I'm gonna take the Notarize Like a Pro. And my end goal will be to be a mobile notary. So once I finish with the Notarize Like a Pro, my plan is to, of course, start doing some notarial acts and things of that nature, getting, my feet on the ground. And then I'll take the A to Z with Alexis, with the loan signing, and then I'll proceed to the NNA from there. So that is my goal for 2023. And I'm so happy because you guys have been a load of resource, and I'm just soaking it all in. So that's why I'm here.
Our pleasure. Well, sounds like you have a great plan. The only thing I would probably add, Miss Sheila, is once you do the Notarize Like a Pro, let's make sure. I got a little tickle when I get on here. I don't know why.
You always say that.
I do.
Ask her what she ate that she shouldn't have eaten.
Probably something probably has some lime on it. A lot of people soak their meat in lime and stuff. I had a little piece of turkey wing or something. But anyway, the only other piece I would add to that, Miss Sheila, is after you do your Notarize Like a Pro, let's make sure we build out the business. If you haven't already did that, maybe check out the Build Your Business course. Oh, you're on mute again.
You're on mute. You muted yourself.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
The reason I
And
said that is,
I watched your Google page video, one of your videos today. So I did jot down some things about that with taking the pictures and everything like that to upload. So I took some pictures, played with my little stamp and all that.
yes, you're getting there. Very good. Because you want your Google page, like we say, to look like an edible arrangement and not a dry piece of toast. So
I'll be touching bases with Alexis on that as well. Okay. And then Miss Angela, I'll get to you too with the apostilles. Like, yes, ma'am. I'll get there.
Okay, yeah, it takes a little time to kind of build it out, but once you get it going, you're gonna be doing just fine.
Right.
Yes, right. Well, thank you for joining us, and I'm glad we were able to help you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, our pleasure. Let's try Miss Angel again. Can you come off mute, Miss Angel? There you go.
Can you hear me this time?
Yes. Welcome, Miss Angel.
Okay, finally. Okay, finally.
Welcome.
Okay. All right, I got a couple of questions.
Yes.
I was trying to get some E&O insurance because I'm ready to, get the business started and get going.
Yes, ma'am.
But one of the questions that it was asking me and it kind of confused me was about my location, but I'm a mobile notary. So It was asking me my location. So do I put my virtual address?
Who are you getting the insurance through?
I was getting a quote from Byberg.
Okay, so I'm not sure what their process is, but of course your address would be your address. Probably they're looking for your physical address. I get my Arizona Mission Insurance through the NNA. Okay. So I've checked into Byberg before. It's just, I prefer to get all my stuff from the NNA. That's just a personal preference. But a lot of people use Byberg. They do.
Okay.
So I would confirm with them what their requirement is. Do they want your virtual or are they looking for your business? I'm sure it's their business address though.
Because it said business location, but
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm mobile, so I'm not.
That's okay.
Why would I give you my home address? You get what I'm saying? So
well, your LLC and everything else will always be your home address. I mean, you might use a virtual, but normally most places want your physical address for things.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll confirm that with you too, with what they
need.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
And what else you had today?
And then Miss Alexis, I want to get signed up to learn this Google My Business page. But I have got, I got my commission, I got my business name, got my EIN, got all that going. I just need to get my Google My Business page. I'm very comfortable with loan signings, notarizations. I've had training with all that.
Okay.
I also want to go ahead and do my apostilles. So Alexis, I'm going to be sending out my email and everything to you to get started with the Google My Business page. I know that's the next thing I got to get going. But Miss Angela, the question I had for you was, when I go in to sign up for the apostille course, when is your next course?
I have not put that up. I just had one last weekend. So
Okay.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do another one this month or just wait for next month. What's this month? February.
February,
There will be one at the end of February.
There will. Okay, that's what the question I had, because I kept checking the, your site, Notary Educators, and I didn't see anything on there. So
Yeah, because I just had one, and so I didn't put the other one up.
Gotcha. That's why I don't see anything. Gotcha. Okay, that's
I'll
the
do
next
that
thing I'm
tomorrow.
ready to take. Okay.
I'll do that tomorrow.
And
Okay,
then
gotcha.
don't forget, for the month of February, we are offering specials off of all the live training, either the loan signing with Alexis, the Notarize Like a Pro with myself, or the apostille training with Angela. She's
Okay.
offering $50 off for a private lesson. And
Okay.
that'll be $199. And the private one-on-one Notarize Like a Pro is $139. And then
Okay.
the private lesson with Alexis would be $139 also for loan signing. She's giving $50 off this month for private lessons. So we decided to do all private lessons this month. So I don't know why, but that's what we decided.
Okay. And Miss Kimmi,
Yes.
I have my book for South
Oh,
Carolina.
yay!
I
That
have
was my
book
next
from
thing,
South
Miss Angela.
Carolina.
Miss
Yeah.
Angel, what do you think about the book?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's answered a lot of questions.
Good.
I can do online, but I think I'm gonna wait on that right now. But yeah.
Okay. Very good.
I
Thank you
love
for
it. I love it.
mentioning
I love it. I love it.
So for those of you who don't know what Miss Angela is talking about, I actually wrote a book for each state now. Start Your Notary Business is available now for all 50 states, including DC. This is South Carolina, Florida, DC, California. Everybody had their own book, what you need specifically for your state to start your business. If you already have a business and it's not growing the way you think it should, this is still the book for you, because I give you all kind of tips. Pennsylvania, Indiana, we got New York. I don't have all 50, y'all. Virginia. So I ordered quite a bit of them though. I'll show y'all Michigan. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, I like that green.
All right.
I like
So
that one.
anyway, if you keep them help, Texas too, we got a book for all 50 states.
Okay.
So yeah, but
Then
Miss
also,
Angel, yeah, go ahead.
Also, I took your self-paced I-9 and fingerprint. I took that a while back, and I
Good. How'd you
enjoyed
like
that.
those?
I enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed that, and I like because I can go back and look
Yes.
at it. That's what I really like about that.
And
That's
then
what I
now
like.
that you know how to do it, if you need a refresher, you like you said, can go back and watch it. But when you and Alexis are doing your Google page, you want
Okay.
to make sure you add those services.
Okay. And then I did you guys is Notarize Like a Pro. I don't know if y'all remember. Yeah, did you guys?
Yes.
So, yeah.
So we appreciate
now-
you and the support. So anything else we can do to support you and your business this evening?
I just want to get out there and get it started. I'm not going to get my nervousness over until I get out there and just do it.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
yeah, I'm just ready. I just got to get out there and just do
You
it.
have to. So what are you nervous about? Let's talk about it.
I don't know, actually. I don't know. The pet thing was one thing that scares me. I cannot go to nobody else who got pets. The pet thing, but I have learned from you to ask that question. I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be one of my, one of the questions I ask is about the pets. That's one thing is the pets.
Talk about it because let's talk about it, Miss Angel, the pet thing. So a lot of people, you would be surprised, the number of people really don't, it's not a lot of people that have pets, right? It's really not. You may think it is, and I did too. But the main thing is, like you said, that's part of my screening. That is one of my important questions that I need to know. So what does that look like if they say they do have pets? If it's not too cold where you are, can we do it at the car? Because a lot of times they don't want you to come in either because they don't want to put the dog or cat up or whatever, right? So is it okay if we sign at the car? And if they say, they'll let you know. Or another option maybe, and I let them know, I tell them actually up front, hey, do you mind if we put the dog up just while we complete the signing? I won't be there but 10 minutes and it'll really make for a smoother signing. I don't want to keep you all day. Ha ha ha. And they say, okay,
Gotcha. Yeah.
you know, so then
Or can we meet at Starbucks, or would you like to go?
well,
something
it
like that?
depends. We had that conversation before too. So that depends on if the signing is coming from a signing company.
Right.
If it's
Gotcha.
coming from a signing company, we're not going to quickly change location. They're
Gotcha.
paying for us to go to their home.
Gotcha.
Okay. A lot of times if it's coming from a signing company too, it may require a witness. So you may be able to take somebody with you, you know,
Gotcha.
family member or something.
Mhm.
If you don't want to go by yourself, we just did a whole thing about safety, a whole video, which is really good. Check it out. If you
Yeah, I
have-
did. I was on there listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had something else to say, Angela?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I would say about the pet thing. It's just let them know that you're serious about it, you know, and they'll usually follow suit and they'll put them up for a few minutes. And when I get to the home, I always say, and the 2 times that I did not, dog ran out on me. But when I get to the home, I actually say, hey, is everyone in the home know? Does everyone in the home know that I'm here?
Okay.
You know, because I want to make sure the kids don't come out. Here come Rover, you know.
Gotcha.
So I always, when I enter the home, I said, does everyone know that I'm here? And
Gotcha.
if they try to hesitate, I would be like, could you please, especially if I find out what kind of dog, because people will let you know, oh, it's a little old something, or he's a pit bull, or he's a this, they'll tell you.
Yeah.
And when they say those big dogs, I'm like, especially when I hit the house, hey, you know, ask that question to make sure.
Let me ask you one question. I get a lot of text messages, a lot of orders that come through signing order, but it's always during the day and I can't go because I work first shift. So I get, you know, a few that come through. So when I do the Google My Business page, I'm going to have to be a after work notary. You know, I'm going to have to do like a 5 to maybe 9, and then I can do weekends.
That's great. That's great, because I close at 5. So when I close at 5, or your notaries in your neighborhood close at 5, that's when you about to start popping and get premium money. What state are you again?
South Carolina, yeah.
Yes, you can charge a travel. Yeah, so you're gonna ask premium money after hours because everybody else is closed, right? When they calling you after 5, they real desperate.
Gotcha.
The bank is closed. FedEx and UPS usually, you know, wrapping up.
Gotcha.
And you're the only game in town with a smile.
Gotcha. You're right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Angela
it.
wanted to say something to you.
Okay.
The only thing I did want to say about that notary signing thing, a loan signing agent, is that like a couple of times I've had people call me and say, oh, can we meet to Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks because I got a lot of dogs and I don't want the dogs to come out. So if that happens with the loan signing company's client, you would email the loan signing company and say, you know, the signing person, Mr. So-and-so and so requested that I meet him at Dunkin' Donuts at the same time. You always want to let your company know if anything changes.
Gotcha. Okay. No, let them know first. All right.
And one more tip about those signings too. If you find that, say for example, the text message comes through and it's at 4:30 and you know you could be there at 5:30, I would counter back and let them know, hey, I can do the signing at 5:30.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If you really want it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Or if you know that day you're getting off work at 3 and it's at 4, you know, I mean, vice versa, it's at 4 and you getting off at 5 or whatever, just let them know that you're interested, but I can do it at this time. Because sometimes they really don't have anyone, especially for those later evening appointments, and they'll keep sending it out. They'll keep sending it out. And once they send it out twice, they'll let you know, oh, this is a good one for me to try to counter. Because that means they can't find anyone, or it's too far, it's too late.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
So,
they
Kimmi-
told me when I did that, they told me, oh, that's fine, but just work it out with the client. Call the client and let them know. I've had them.
So
Okay.
I have a question. So I've been getting a couple of signings, but before I can accept it, it's already been accepted. Is that gonna get better?
You gotta be quick.
Gotta be quick.
Gotta be quick. So what does that look like, Ms. Deborah? Really quick.
I mean, it's like, I was like
Tell
2
you,
minutes.
no, you don't have 2 minutes. You got 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. I'm about to show you what that looks like when you get it. Hold on, let me finish with Miss Angel really quick. So, since I thought it was on the same topic. So Miss Angel, are we good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Hold on, I want to say one thing about Google My Business. That's for anybody. If you do work full time and you only can do a certain time throughout the day, my number one tip is never show that on your Google page, because that will significantly limit who reaches out to you.
Oh, okay.
Quick tip, keep your hours open. If
Mhm.
you have a position where you can, pick up the phone really quickly, or you can leave a voicemail, or have your voicemail set up to where you're saying, hey, text me, I'm with a client, email me, whatever, something along those lines, especially a text message. I love that. People do it all the time, especially when they get my voicemail. But set it up so that you can still potentially get the client, because you can always call them back or text them back like, hey, with this time work, and it'll be a time after you get off work and everything. So don't limit yourself with your Google page.
Gotcha.
Your hours open, and then if you have a job where you can work it out, you can answer the phone, you can text people back, email people back, whatever that looks like. Keep your options open, because you'll be surprised how many people will conform to what you have going on.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And that's a good
Right.
idea. That's a good idea, Alexis, because just this week, a couple of people called. They went to UPS, and of course, UPS didn't do the documents, but they couldn't come back until after 5 because they were at work. So you may get people who are calling in the middle of the day, but they need an appointment either after work or on Saturday. So I interviewed one gentleman on Saturday morning at Starbucks, and the other one came at 6. So there are a lot of people that may call, or some people that may call, and they want to come after work.
Okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so, and the main thing is they really want to know that you're interested in their business. So the sooner you make contact with them, let them know, hey, I can't do it at this time, but I'm available at this time. And most people have a little flexibility. 9 out of 10, they just want to know somebody picked up the phone and they're actually interested in getting my business. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We wish you much success,
Thank you.
Ms. Angel.
All
Our
right.
pleasure.
Thank you. All right.
Miss
Bye-bye.
Linnell, I am coming for you. So hold on one second. Alexis, can you do me a favor after we do Miss Linnell and Miss Linda? Can you do the chat for us and answer any questions publicly for us?
Yeah.
And then really quick back to Miss Deborah. So what that looks like when you get an alert, you have 2 seconds, not 2 minutes, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
you're going to look at the text message. You're going to do your eyes just like this. It's at 4 o'clock in zip code 3039. The pay is $85. Yes, click.
Okay.
You don't have time to read everything.
Okay.
So you your eye go price, time, location.
Okay.
And at this state, if you're really just trying to get started, I don't even focus on what kind of package it is.
Okay.
Now, as you start building your business and you have the luxury to be a little bit more picky,
Yes.
you take a few seconds longer. And as your number count goes up in signing order, because like right now, it can tell you only have 3 signings or you have 4. But the more signings you get, you'll become premium just by nature if you're doing good work.
Okay.
They'll wait on you a little bit, for lack of a better way to put it. But when you first new in the pot, they just send it out. So you got to be quick. So that means I'm looking at how much it pay, where's it located, what time is it?
Okay.
Click.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Because if you wait 2 minutes, I already got it.
Do you have your notifications on, Miss Deborah?
Yes, I didn't at first, but now I do.
Yeah, so just be quick. And again, right now, if you're just getting started, again, eventually you'll be able to take time and say, okay, this is a refi, I don't want to do that. This is such and such, I don't want to do that. But right now, since you're just getting started, let's just take anything.
Yes, exactly.
As long as it fits your price, semi-price, time, and location.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I gotta go boom, 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 click.
Okay. All righty.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Let
you.
me know next month what happens with that, or the next time we meet up.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Miss Linnell, thank you for your patience. How can
Oh,
we help you
hello,
today?
ladies. Nice to see you this evening. I
Welcome.
almost didn't get on, but
I'm glad you did. How's it going?
good. How are you guys doing?
Hey, what's new?
Good. Hey, well, first let me just say, it's very interesting to hear people saying that they're out and about in homes. I'm not there yet since COVID. I'm just not ready to go into the homes yet, but I have made myself available to meet at public places.
Okay.
So, so that can put up some barriers for me, but I work through it anyways. But I did have a question
Let's talk about that, Miss Linnell, really quick. Let's talk about that really quick.
Okay.
I really am about helping you through your issues, right? So that's the first one. So with COVID, I'll be quite honest with you. I was not very particular about these homes either, but that's when my business ended up growing and thriving. Actually, it was in the middle of COVID. I started this notary thing, right? So for myself, and I'm not saying you have to do this, but as you stated already, it will limit you if you don't go to homes, right? So what I recommend though is I always wear my mask. They don't have to wear theirs, but I always wear mine, okay? And some people will follow your lead and they will put it on. What does that look like as far as the actual COVID stuff? So I'm not as diligent as I used to be, but I would take my wipes and I'm wiping down everything while I'm leaving their home, right? You know, as soon as I give them that ink pen, some people would just give them a cheap old pen and don't even want it back, so you don't have to touch anything really. You can still wear your gloves with the documents. You can still wear your gloves. You know, you can get your ink pens and clean them, or you let them keep a cheapo. Wear your mask. You know, these are just a couple of things that may help you feel a little comfortable going in. You may not want to take your whole bag, just your clipboard and your journal, you know. So just to give you a little workaround there. And again, some people don't mind running out to the car. Most of my people come right out to my car. If you watch any of my videos, 90% of my people will run right out to the car because they have 1 document, 2 documents. Now, when I'm in nursing homes and stuff, that's a different setting.
Exactly.
But the average general notary, it's only 1 or 2 pages. They'll come right to the car.
Yeah. Well, this is I actually took the Apostille training about a year ago. So of course a year has gone by and I haven't done anything because I just retired. So
congratulations.
So I'm trying to get myself out there. Yeah.
Yes.
So I actually got my first call and the person wanted to have document apostille. They want the looking for 2 consent forms to be apostille.
Okay.
Now, my question is, are there normally other documents that go with the consent form? Should I be, you know, do they normally have passports that need to be apostilled as well? Or is
Angela, you want to
just
handle
do the
this?
consents?
So when a client comes to you, so that this client came with you with 2 consent forms. And so as far as what other document that goes with it, it's just like, it's different from notary because you don't have to go by the notary laws. But if someone comes with you with 2 consent forms, that's probably what they need, 2 consent forms. You don't need to know, are there other documents that go with this consent form? They're coming to you because a lot of times they have talked to the embassy or talked to somebody in their country and they said, this is what you need. Now, there are a few occasions where as you work on documents, you may ask, are you gonna need this? Like for instance, I had a gentleman come last week and he wanted his birth certificate apostille. And I said, oh, you moving or you know what's going on in your life? He said, I'm getting married. I said, oh, you may need a single status affidavit.
Right.
He said, oh yeah, I do need that. So in that case, you ask questions, but if they come with you with documents like a consent form or a passport, you wouldn't ask, oh, do you need your driver's license apostille too, or do you need something to go with this driver's license? Or if they have a power of attorney, you won't say, well, do you need another document that goes with this? They most likely already know what they need. And so a consent form is just a general document.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you know, I was confused, Angela, because when he first called me now, I spoke to him a few times and he seems to be a little confused. So when he called me the first time, he said he needed 2 passports, which is a different process.
Right.
So I'm thinking passport, and now he actually, I have something that I like for them to put it in writing. So that I have it in writing what they want. So he put it in writing, didn't even mention the passport. So I'm thinking, am I going to get there and this guy's going to also need his passport?
And so Ms. Linnell, that's another thing too. Don't even worry about all of that because it changes from time to time to time. They may call and ask you about one thing. They may do that thing. They'll call and ask you about something else and say, well, I need this. And they may come and say, I got 3 documents, and they come, they say, well, I really only need 2. So as the apostille facilitator, don't worry about, the only thing I'll ask them, you said you had 3, do you still need the 3? And he'll say no. So don't worry about them going back and forth.
Because that's exactly what he's doing
all the time.
Okay, because I was like,
I need these documents, you know, apostille. You may not hear back for 3 weeks. So whatever they come with, you know, that's what they need, unless you just know that something else is required. So don't worry about that. He said he knew 2 consent forms. Does he need something else? He knows most likely, like I said, they've talked to somebody in the other country, or the
Okay.
MC. So unless you already know they may need something, don't, you know.
Okay, and that's what happened. He called me about a week and a half ago, talking about the passports, and now he's talking about the consent, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So he had me a little confused, so.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I would ask him about the passports we came. Are you gonna need those passports done later? Because he may need them later, but I wouldn't, worry about it.
Okay, okay, thank you very much.
Correct. Anything else, Miss Linnell?
That will do it. Thank you very much. Love you,
Our
ladies.
pleasure, our pleasure. Thank you. We love you too. Thank you for being here. Miss Linda, don't be ashamed or shy, guys. Let's go ahead because we'll wrap up shortly. We got a couple announcements for you, and we'll take let Alexis do the chat after Miss Linda. Miss Linda, welcome. Oh, we can't hear you. Make sure you're connected to the audio.
You're out there? Give me 1 minute, 5 minutes. I'll be right out.
Angela has a client.
Oh, I thought I muted it.
Nope.
He's early, so I told him to give me 5 minutes.
Always working. Miss Linda, let's try again. You might have to go out and come back in and connect to the audio. Okay, we'll wait for you. Alexis is going to do the chat for us. Alexis, you ready?
Yes. All right. So the first thing I see is, I apologize if I'm not saying this correct. Is it Follett Newman? NNA is where the certification comes from. Is it through the state? Correct. So no, it's not through the state. National Notary Association is its own entity, and they're the standard within the notary signing agent world. So that's where you will get your certification from. You can just Google National Notary Association. They have a few different options. You'll get the exam and background check with them. That's the lowest option. And then if you would like, you can take the actual training part with us. And then they have other options as well where you can get training with them. But a lot of people say that our training just helped bring it all together. But it's not through the state. Someone was asking about a virtual address.
You could just explain what that is. It's a electronic address. They don't want to use their home address, so they'll use a virtual.
Exactly.
Mhm.
What is that? Okay, Phyllis said, okay, that answered my question. I'm certified, but have not purchased. Is that the omissions? Errors and omissions?
I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this is Phyllis. I'm sorry, I'm doing a lot. I'm a mom of four. I'm trying to cook dinner and everything. So I just got my certification in the mail on Friday. I want to know a little bit more about what would be my next step, and do I need the O&M insurance? Because I also called them and they said I could start working and I didn't need it right now, but I don't feel comfortable without having insurance, knowing what the insurance covers.
And you would be correct, Ms. Follett. You wouldn't drive a car without car insurance. Do not stamp any documents without errors and omission insurance.
Okay.
And I think it's something like you can get a $25,000 policy just to get started for maybe $30 a year or something. I don't think it's that much.
Yeah, it's 25 actually in Florida. I looked into it, so I just wanted to make sure through you guys first. So I waited for the class just to make sure.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah, so that would be your next step, is to get you some insurance. Okay, just in case.
I did hear you say you had a notary for beginner class coming up, because I wanted to take that just to, give me more confidence to make sure I know exactly what I'm doing and it's not just in my head.
Did you say the loan signing class?
No, the notary class for beginners that you have.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we can do a private class this month. They're on sale. And then the self-paced courses are 60% off for a little bit, guys. The coupon code is Notary23 for 60% off any of the self-paced courses. So if you buy a package, there are additional like 25, 15, and $10 off, plus you get 60 off. So they're a really good price for the next few days on the self-paced. Yep. So check out the self-paced, Ms. Follett. Kind of play around with the website and see if you prefer the live training or the self-paced.
Okay, will do. Thank you, guys.
Our pleasure, and welcome to the industry.
Thank you.
And notary educators, welcome. Okay, Alexis, next. We did the Mayor's question, right?
Yeah, the next one, that's really it. And then Naomi was saying, does anyone live in Decatur? And then Sheila was asking, and she answered that. That was it for the chat.
Okay, okay.
Oh, how do I join the email list? I keep saying that every time I see that.
Yes, at the email list, you go over to Notary Educators, and it's on the main page. Just sign up for the email list there.
Okay.
Want to say something else?
No, that was me about how do I join the email list. Okay.
Yes. So if you are not, guys, I'm gonna give you all of our free resources. Our Facebook group, we are so proud of everyone over there. They are doing some amazing things. You will see us more frequently coming up. If you're not a part of that, it's completely free. Notary Educators, please answer all questions so we can admit you. We will be doing these sessions again more frequently, completely free. Make sure you're on the email list. The self-paced courses are on sale, 60% off. If you buy a bundle, it's an additional price off, plus the 60. Coupon code is Notary23. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. I have over 300 videos that will definitely help you on your journey. And that's Notary Life with Kimmi for those of you who are new with us. And also the books, if you have not ordered the one for your state, I'll just show them again. All 50 states are represented. Start Your Notary Business. The live trainings are on sale. And I will update the site to reflect those discounts after I get off of here, because it's not on there right now. But if you want to do a live loan signing training with Alexis, it's only $139 this month. A live training with me is only $139. The live apostille training with Angela is $199 for the month of February. Okay. Do we have any other questions? Going once.
Got one more in the chat from Mary. Because I have a question about clients paying through Square or PayPal or Zelle. Is that the best way? So I can just speak for myself, and then Angela and Kimmi can add. Me personally, when it comes to payment, I like either Square or cash. Zelle is attached to my personal, so I try to, leave that alone. If push comes to shove, like if, something messes up, no cash, I can't use Square for whatever reason, then I definitely will use my Zelle. And I never have used PayPal since I've been working.
So I had to get PayPal. I didn't want to. I was forced to, because within 1 week, 2 clients asked me about accepting PayPal. And I was like, well, I prefer. And they wanted to do, it was 2 companies actually. They wanted to do PayPal. So after I had 2, I went ahead and set it up because I'm not turning down no money, right? So I went ahead, I do PayPal, I do Zelle. My Zelle is attached to my business account now. And I was, just a tip for you too, Alexis, I don't know if you know, but I use my Google My Business phone number for my Zelle, which goes into my business account. And then that way I still have my separate personal Zelle also. So I take everything. Now the checks, I only try to take checks from older people. Or like a trust package, something like that. So checks are not my preferred method, but anything else electronically, Cash App. Some people say, well, that's ghetto for you to take Cash App with your business. What's ghetto with taking money? What legal money? What was ghetto? I didn't get that. So, because I have heard people say that. You don't want to give you a Cash App. Well, my Cash App is my business name. What's ghetto about that? And I want to make it, you want to make it easy for your client to do business with you. Yeah. They shouldn't have to go to Publix and buy a candy bar. Back in the day, before you could really use your debit card everywhere, I had to go to the Publix and buy a candy bar to get some cash back, to take it over here, pay. Nah, I should be able to take everything. I'm a fully operational business. Okay. iPhone, welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, welcome.
Hi, my name is Cherie. And I love the information that I'm getting. I had a question though. I'm the one who keeps sending the message about the virtual address. So
okay.
I set up my business last year and I was in an apartment. It is now time for me to renew. It's time for me to do my Google My Business. It's time for me to do some other things with my business. I am no longer at the apartment, and the home that I'm in right now is going to be temporary. So would you suggest, or what are your thoughts on a virtual address you know, opposed to using your home address or anything like that when it may not be permanent?
So I don't use a virtual address, but I don't see anything wrong with it because people aren't going to be coming to you anyway, right? You're going to be mobile.
Yes.
The only, I really don't see where it will be a problem. Is your Google page already set up?
No. So when I get ready to do it with Alexis though, as far as the Google My Business, are they wanting a physical or would you do virtual, or how would that work for the Google My Business?
Alexis, can you address that one for us?
Yeah, so for verification purposes, you're gonna, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna use your home address. That's just for verifying your page. You want,
Okay.
they do it all types of ways now to verify, but the standard way was just for them to send a postcard. That's gonna be to your home. Now, if you don't want to use your home address, then that's where you go into, that's when you will use a virtual. But the thing about a virtual address is, this is just something I've learned over the years. People try to look up where you're at.
Yes.
And they'll put it in their Google Maps or things like that. And some people actually start heading to you. And just like customer service wise, I wouldn't put the virtual address on my Google page as the actual address to, you know, almost like a physical location, unless I'm ready to be there. So we all have our addresses, but that's because, you know, they could come to that location. It's just a little bit of confusion, and some stuff I just like to keep it, you know, simple for people.
And just in case you did not know, on Google, you have the option to put the address, your real address, but you would put no services are rendered here. And then that way people won't come to you. They'll know there is no service at that address.
Okay.
But Google knows it. So they kind of hide it for you on the back end.
Okay.
If that's what you're concerned about. So you would use your real address, and then under your settings, you're going to put no services rendered. So when I go to put notary near me, you're going to still populate, but I'll know that I can't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The service areas. Remember when y'all sign up for Google, you have to put in what areas you service. So if I'm putting, you know, Atlanta, Marietta, Smyrna, just cities around us, I'm gonna pop up in those areas. That makes sense. So
yes,
it's not like you're not gonna be out there. You're still gonna be out there. You just won't have your physical address on there.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Right. So you can go ahead and use whatever address as long as it's a real one, because that's what Google's trying to verify, that you're real.
Okay.
You're not an iBot, you're not any of this IPG, whatever that stuff is. They want to make sure you're a real person. So that's a real address. So again, all you would do is just in the settings, put no services on the property.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad we was able to clarify that for you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. We wish you much success. We have Miss Janina had a question. She says, hi, I have my commission insurance. Just purchased my book for the state of Indiana. What's the best way to familiarize yourself with the forms? So Miss Janine, your next step would be training. That would either be, you can do self-paced with us, the Notarize Like a Pro, or either a live session with me, Notarize Like a Pro. And I don't focus on forms because all of your forms are not going to come from the state of Indiana. You're not going to see the same form every single time. So I teach you the process of notarization, how to notarize a document. That's what we teach. Okay. So it's not, you can familiarize yourself if you want to Google power of attorney as a common document. If you want to Google a will as a common document, school note. But the way we teach you is you should be able to notarize a piece of toilet paper. Okay. And that can come from anywhere. So that's what your next step would be, is training. So again, you can either do live or self-paced with us, whatever you think is better, okay? And is that it? Hold on one second. I think that's it on the questions. So again, I will update the website with the specials for the live training this month. So just go to Notary Educators LLC for all things related to notary. We got you covered from A to Z. Again, I am Kimmi. We'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. Notary Life with Kimmi is my YouTube channel. Check it out. I got over 300 videos. Like I said earlier, they'll help you, the books, the courses, everything. We'll be doing these lives more frequently. And it's been our pleasure to share a little time with you. Angela, I'll let you and Alexa say your goodbye.
I'm Angela with AJ Mobile Notary and Gwinnett Apostille. So if you guys need anything, you know, we have all of our courses on notaryeducatorsllc.com. And it's been like our pleasure to help you answer your questions about your business. And we always want you to win. So make sure you take the advice that we have, you know, do your research, and yeah, just let us know, and join us next month at the same, a different time, but different date. Just look out for it.
The emails will start rolling out, guys. The emails will have tips in it. I'm so excited about this email list. I'm gonna go on a 2-second tangent and then we'll get Alexis. So the email will have notary tips, just general notary, Google My Business tips, apostille tips. It's gonna be of value, just like we bring it here. We're gonna do it where everybody can benefit, because again, everybody doesn't get all the notifications. I don't care how you try. I got YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, this, that. 5 people might know. But with the email, everybody's gonna know. So we're gonna put it in the subject line. It'll be crystal clear what's going on. That way you won't miss anything. And I think all of those additional resources is gonna help everybody to continue to win, because y'all doing some amazing things out there. Don't be hard on yourself. You already doing amazing. Baby step, you know, you getting text messages now. Maybe you wasn't getting any last month, right? So just every little bit helps to grow that business. Thank you, Miss Elsa. I appreciate it. She says she loves the book. Alexis, you want to say goodnight?
Again, it's Alexis. I hope you all enjoyed the meetup. I hope you all tune in to our next one. If you all need anything from me, you can reach out to me via the Notary Educators website. You can email me, whatever. I got you all back, because I know it's a lot going on. It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff you got to put together to get this business going, but I promise you it's worth it in the end.
Yes, guys. Well, we'll wish you all much success until we see you later on in the week, okay? Take care, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye,
Good night.
everybody.
Good night.
See you next time.
Good night. Thank you all.
Our pleasure. Good night.